What's good, everyone? It's the one and only NY Phenom. If you guys enjoy NFL, NBA content, want to see some more gaming content soon, give this video a like, and if you're new, go subscribe to the channel while you're at it. Now, let's get into this video. Listen, I have nothing to say. I have nothing bad to say about the 49ers, man. I have nothing bad to say about the 49ers. Now, before I speak about the game and all, listen, sorry for the late reaction. I should have gave you guys this earlier. But, I'm here now. Listen, San Francisco dominated from top to bottom, man. From top to bottom on both sides of the ball. I mean, this running game is elite, man. Kyle Shanahan was in his bag. I got to salute to him, man. I have to. I mean, I can't hate. I mean, as upset as I was as a Seahawks fan, there was nothing I could hate about. You guys dominated. You guys dominated. You guys look like an elite team. And I can't take that away from y'all. I hate y'all fans. I still dislike your fans. I mean, y'all can come get the smoke any day. You smell me? But at the end of the day, I keep it 100. I'm a truther. I can't lie. I mean, I'm the realest dude on YouTube, man. I'm the realest voice in sports, man. And there's nothing I can do but congratulate y'all. Shout out for the Super Bowl appearance, man. I really thought that you guys weren't ready to make a Super Bowl run, but maybe I was just wrong. Maybe I was wrong. Now, you guys got to give me credit. Niners Nation, I did predict you guys to make the playoffs. I predict you guys to, make the playoffs, and a lot of people were sketchy about y'all going to the year. A lot of people, decided to, before the season that you guys would be a 5 to 6 win team, but I knew that you guys were going to be a pretty good team this year. But you guys even exceeded my levels. You guys came out 13-3, had some big wins, but you guys dominated the playoffs, man. This past 2 weeks of just dominating, man. Shout out to Kyle Shanahan. Shout out to the defense. I mean, there's really nothing else to say, man. This old line has been dominating, even despite the injury that they had at the center position when it came to Richburg. So, overall, man, I gotta show you guys some love, man. As much as it annoys me, as much as it pains me to say it, you guys were the best team in the NFC. You guys were. Now, I still believe that if my Hawks, if we beat Green Bay the week before, it would have been a lot tougher. And you guys know that. But, I mean, overall, Rasheed Mostert, he balled out. I mean, what do you have? 4 or 5 touchdowns, over 200 yards. I mean, he had 170 yards in the first half, being 3 TDs. I mean, it's like Kyle Shanahan just plugs running backs. I mean, Rasheed Mostert, Tevin Coleman got injured, but he was balling the week before. Matt Breida was like damn near the #1 back all year, and we don't even see him anymore. So overall, and then before the season, we thought Jared McKinnon would be one of the top backs in the league before he got injured. So I mean, Kyle Shanahan, he's just a master. He's a master at work when it comes to plugging in running backs. So I don't think anybody can do it better. But overall, man, Kyle Shanahan, he's an offensive guru. In my opinion, he's better than Sean McVay. I mean, everybody was hyping up Sean McVay last year. I mean, if you were part of the Sean McVay coaching tree, you had an automatic job. I wonder how it's gonna go with Kyle Shanahan. Anyway, defense balled out. Quan Alexander, great to see him back. He came out. Linebacking core, they balled out. That pass rush got there. Nick Bosa, Forrest Buckner, Aaron Armstead, D Ford. Yeah, it's real, man. It's real, man. But shout out to y'all. I mean, there's really nothing much to say. Jimmy G, listen, I see a lot of people bashing Jimmy G. And I want to too. Like I said, I can't stand the Niners. I really can't. But at the end of the day, if you don't got to throw the ball, why throw the ball? There's nothing wrong with being a game manager. And right now, Jimmy G is just, throwing 10 passes a game. Last week he threw 8. I think the week before he threw 11. I mean, they're getting their Tennessee Titans on. What I mean by that, they're not here to throw the ball, man. You can't bash a team for not throwing the ball. You know, if you're the opponent, you got to stop the run first. And speaking about the opponent, let's speak about the Packers real quick. Aaron Rodgers, I'm disappointed, man. I'm really Now, I know this is not all on Aaron Rodgers, but still. Every big game, man, I really thought this was going to be Aaron Rodgers' year. It just felt like the perfect time. I mean, we were talking about all week that they're rigging it for the Chiefs and Packers to meet up, State Farm commercials and everything else. I mean, it really felt like we were going to get a Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers Super Bowl, but we're a while from that. Packers just didn't show up, man. I'm disappointed defense. We all knew that the Packers run defense been suspect all year, but I mean, at the end of the day, I expected a little bit more. I mean, I didn't expect 200 yards plus by Rasheed Mostert. I mean, like, come on now, man. The Packers, man, they gotta add some more bodies this upcoming season and stop the run. You know, I'm talking about on that defensive line. You just can't have one, nose tackle up the middle and expect the run to just be stopped there. It doesn't work like that. I mean, the 49ers were attacking them inside, outside. It didn't matter, man. I mean, like I said, Kyle Shanahan was in his bag. You hardly heard anything from the Smith brothers because Jimmy G wasn't throwing the ball 30, 40 times a game. And that's how you got to beat the Niners. You got to force them to throw the ball. You got to force them to throw it 30, 40 times. This running game is tough to stop, man. It really is. Like I said, Monster's a beast. You still got Matt Breida, even though he rarely plays. Tevin Coleman, which I think he's going to be back in 2 weeks for the Super Bowl. And then you got other sketchy players like Deebo Samuel, who's a receiver, but he's like an extra running back at times, you smell. So, overall, man, the 49ers, man, they're elite. And like I said, Aaron Rodgers, I'm disappointed, man. I really wanted to see Aaron Rodgers in the Super Bowl, man. And you just don't get chances like this, man. You don't get, making it to an NFC Championship game it's tough enough, man. And it's hard to repeat. It's hard to get there, man. And especially in NFC, where we're talking about so many different teams. We know that my Hawks going to be there next year. The Rams might be back in it next year. The Cowboys, who knows what's up with that. The Saints might, you know what I'm saying? So, overall, it's hard to make, back-to-back. It's hard to get there again. And I just felt that this was their year, and maybe Aaron Rodgers missed out on the second Super Bowl, man. But overall, listen, I'm disappointed because Aaron Rodgers, he just finds ways to lose, big games, man. He just does. Now, I was happy when he lost the big game against my Hawks because I'm a Hawks fan. But at the end of the day, there was no reason to lose that game. Now, I know it was because of the onside kick and a lot of ludicrous stuff that's happened for my Hawks to win that game. But still, to get blown out in Atlanta, how they did a few years back in the NFC Championship game, and now to get their brains obliterated again to the Niners. Not once, but twice. They got obliterated early in the year. Remember that, I believe it was like week 10 and week 11. And they get blown out even worse. Like, it was 27-0 in the first half. Like, shit was bad, dude. But at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. We're going to get the Niners in the Super Bowl. It is what it is, man. I mean, I'm gonna be the biggest Patrick Mahomes fan. That's one thing I will say, though. I'm going to be the biggest Patrick Mahomes fan. I'm going to big up the Chiefs all week. But at the end of the day, we might really see a 49ers Super Bowl win. But I'm going to say that for another day. But listen, Packers, you got to improve the team. You got to get another star receiver, another number 2 option besides Adams. Like, this offense is Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams a bust. Lazard, I mean, he was cool and all, but at the end of the day, undrafted rookie. MVS, where has he been all year? Allison, haven't seen him all year. I mean, they really needed some more options on the offensive side. But overall, man, that's that. Shout out to the Niners, and I got to get going, so I'm going to end it here. You guys will probably get a Chiefs reaction soon, but that's that. Like I said, shout out to Niners fans. Don't be bugging in my comment section. I show you guys some love. You know, don't go overboard, all right? That's it. That's all. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm the Phenomenal One, and I'm out. Deuces.